Yeah. Welcome.
I'm sorry. I always wanted to do that with you. I'm sorry. My bad. I try to steal her stuff. No, for real, I always wanted to do that with her. I'm sorry.
Welcome, everyone, to Go With The Flow. I am your host, Flo Essence, and my lovely, hilarious co-host.
You gonna call me lovely while we got a star in the building?
All right, you know what? Think of a new name.
Just embarrass me.
Embarrassing?
Just embarrass me.
Nah.
Keep it going.
Anyway, Dazu, goodness, what's going on?
I'm good. Hey, before we start now, I know you haven't got me my Father's Day gift yet, which is cool. But just know my birthday is next month. Jay-Z just dropped his tour dates. He will be at the Verizon Center November 29th. So Father's Day, birthday combined together. Now, I know that the tickets is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of high. But I know you got that bag, and then looking at your necklace around your neck, like money is really nothing to you. And you have told me that.
Wow.
So, Jay-Z tickets for your favorite co-host.
Nah.
Wow, just like that?
You know,
I'm worth it though. I mean,
you know, this is you're giving me a lot of opportunity to really say something else and really.
Okay.
You're giving me a lot of open space, so that's why I just said nah, because I want to say something else.
Okay. I already know where you're going.
Exactly. So I'm gonna just say.
And I appreciate you for that.
See, I saved you.
You did save me.
Unlike Dazu, everybody. Dazu goes in. He does not carry no cut cards. I just saved him from something just now. He knows.
I saved you too.
Connection. Good.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get this show started.
So that's a no. Okay.
That is a no.
Okay.
I give you something else though. Something else?
Jay-Z, I mean.
Nah. Okay.
All
right, y'all. We have an exciting show today. As Dazu had already mentioned, we have Donshea Hopkins from the Power hit series on Stars in the building today, so we're very honored to have her here. So she'll be on the mic in a little bit. But before that, we do have a little bit of things to cover. So advertising, as you guys know, Go With The Flow does advertising. So we have a couple of advertising things today. So the first one is there is on Saturday, July 29th, there's a Family Day Cookout. It's happening in Annapolis. It is going to be at the Weems Wild Field. That's Bates Middle School at 935 Spa Road. It's a lot going on. It's a big family day, so they're gonna have band Moonlicious there, a marching band, car show, children's village, youth football. This event will be hosted by Diva DeVoice and 92Q's Lil Black. And then the featured artist that we'll be performing is Trey the Kid. You guys know we had Trey the Kid on the show. Raheem Devon will be the headliner. Messiah and Kojo. There are vending opportunities there as well. So if you want to vend, you can contact them at locfamilydayvendors@gmail.com. So we'll make sure we post that for you so you guys can definitely follow up. Then next we have DC Ride for Autism. So basically every year they do something to kind of raise money for autism. And basically this year they're having it on July 28th. You can find out more information at biketothebeach.org. There's 16 days left to raise money, and they're trying to raise $425,000. So far, they've raised $209,060 total, $209,066.59. There we go. So basically, you're riding from D.C. all the way to Dewey Beach, Delaware. And I would actually love to do this, but I don't really know if I'm going to make it, to be very honest. But I would love to be a part of this because I love what it's all about. So definitely register or look them up to see if you want to be involved in that. And then last and not least, I had the honor to be featured on the podcast this past Monday. Yesterday. So we did the whole thing for it on Sunday, aired on Monday. So really great experience. It's called In the Black Podcast. You can find them at intheblackpodcast.com. They're on Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and Black Podcast. Twitter and IG, you can find them at intheblackpdcst. So yeah, it was a great experience. Like we talked about, everything was on that podcast is centered around black. So that's black power, black issues, things that affect black people. So it was just really good. We talked about topics concerning Kodak Black and his comments about black women. We talked about Jay-Z's new album, of course, and then we also talked about some things about Logic, because Logic had did an interview on Complex, and he had talked about he's biracial. His mother is white and his father's black. And growing up, he actually had to deal with his mother being racist to him. So a lot of time when we hear about racial tensions, we hear about it, being as though, let's say, even if you're in a relationship, you might see, a woman and man, and you might get a little bit of stares, or your family may not, agree with it or feel a certain kind of way. But to hear about a child who had that kind of experience, and is obviously not speaking for the majority, it's just speaking for his situation, it was really interesting to touch on. So definitely, like I said, the podcast is out now, so feel free to take a look at it, listen to it, and follow them. Mm-hmm. So real quick, you guys probably missed this. Today was actually Chick-fil-A day. So if you were to dress from head to toe in a cow outfit, you would get a free entree. Now that ended when the show started at 7, so please don't try to go to Chick-fil-A now. It's over. And then today is actually, and I miss this every year, today's actually Slurpee day at 7-Eleven. And it ended at 7 o'clock again before the show.
Wow.
I missed it again. So for those who got a chance to take advantage of Chick-fil-A day, Slurpee, that's a whole meal right there. Slurpee, the food, the chicken, you're good. You know?
Definitely good.
So yeah, we missed that. But if you got to take a chance to take advantage of that, shout out to you. So now on to some hot topics for today. So first and foremost, rest in peace to actor Nelson Ellis. He died of heart failure from alcohol addiction at 39. He was on True Blood for I think about 7 seasons, all the seasons they had. So definitely condolences to his family. From what the family had said, they kind of said that he had suffered from alcohol and drug issues, and he went into rehab and all that kind of stuff. So basically what ended up happening was he had to withdraw from alcohol, and he suffered from a blood infection causing his kidneys to shut down and his blood pressure to drop. So that's pretty much how he passed away. So like I said, condolences to his family. And then I'm not gonna hop into that. Then we're gonna so those who know me know that I don't really like to get too much into like celebrity gossip at all. Like I really don't. But this one situation, the only reason why I'm talking about it is because it went to Good Morning America
for a check.
So Black China and Rob Kardashian, y'all. I mean, what's up?
Money.
Yeah,
millions.
China
secure the bag. The bag got secured.
I thought she secured it when she had the baby. That wasn't enough?
No, it ain't enough. See what kind of car she drive?
I thought Rob bought them. The purple one, the Ferrari, and
you got to put gas in them. She like different.
I mean, what? $40.
$40? What?
Y'all, I mean, obviously, I don't drive a Ferrari. Y'all must drive a Ferrari. Y'all know how much that stuff costs.
$40 ain't doing nothing. $40 get you go around the block.
Around the block.
That's all you getting, yeah.
Well, apparently, when she went on Good Morning America, Lisa Bloom, who was actually her attorney, who also represented accusers of Bill Cosby and Donald Trump, confirmed that she's taking legal action against the Kardashians. And apparently in California, it's a crime to expose explicit photos. So it's also called domestic abuse, which allows them to go immediately and get domestic violence restraining orders to protect China. Honestly, gosh, like, I mean, on one end, people are probably looking at China, some women like, she won, she's doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people looking at Rob like he's pretty stupid. I mean, I think he is stupid. He kind of knew, what she was about prior. Yeah. The whole thing was a mix-up. The father Tiger dating Kylie, and then it's just a lot going on. And you know what I blame it on, to be honest?
What?
I think because there's no father present. All the children are acting wild. Yeah. Everyone's just acting wild. There's no one to tame them. Their father figure is now a woman. It's just hard. Like, what can they do?
I mean,
there's a lot going on, and there's no disrespect against that, but sometimes I do believe that when you have, your father here, and I'm not saying that mothers can't do it, because my mother was a single mother, so I grew up with that, but sometimes when the father is there, it can serve as that other balance of control and discipline for the child. So having 7-8 children is hard to control it, and they have a lot of money, so that's Black China. Now next we got Jay-Z's new album, 444.
That you raved about.
Yeah. That I raved about. And I'm still raving about it.
It's a great album.
Still raving. Regardless of what anybody says, I'm still raving. So, I mean, I've heard a lot of comments about it. Some people like it. Some people hate it. What's your thoughts on it?
Some people hate it?
Yeah. Some people think it's too educational.
Mature, yeah.
It causes you to put a tie on, you know? So
yeah, I mean, 50 Cent said it's golf course music. Or
yeah, I
like
saw that.
That
That was kind of funny, actually.
I mean, 50 funny, so
50's pretty
you
funny.
know,
Yeah.
I think 50 loved it. You know, him and Jay kind of like the same age or up there. You know, I mean, it's a great album. It's something that hip hop needed. You know, I mean, all the young dudes talk about is smoking, drinking, and guns. That gets old. It has gotten old. It's a great album. I like the fact that he brought up the whole Kanye thing. You know, Kanye been on his rants for months. Jay never said nothing, and then he finally, you know, came out and spoke about it. You know, said he gave him $20 million, and he went on stage and did a 20-minute rant. You know, Jay did a lot for him. You know, and then for you to like turn your back because he didn't come see you when Kim got robbed, or you know, he didn't come to him or Beyonce didn't come to the wedding, him and Kim's wedding. So he's salty, and then he's a Gemini, man. Geminis are crazy, man. Bipolar. You see, 1 minute Kanye is cool, you know, he's okay, and the next minute he's dyeing his hair blonde. He's a Gemini, man. All of them are crazy. So that's what you get, man.
That's what you get.
But the Jay album was pretty good, though.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was something that, like you said, something that hip hop needed. I feel like, I think whatever he did, people were going to talk about it. You know, people were saying it's too educational, okay? And then if he would have did a track talking about money, smoking, drinking, they would have been like, oh my gosh, Jay-Z's talking about an album, you know, with all these X, Y, and Z. So it's just like, it's always going to be something. But I feel like what he did is he had to do this album because, and I had said this on the podcast I was on, it's just that athletes, people, celebrities, they're always looked at as role models. So he's in a high position, and Jay-Z understands that he's very influential. So he had to put that out there because he had to say, you know what, I'm gonna educate y'all real quick to let y'all know exactly how this got done. He's still Jigga though. He's still the man of the hits. He's still, you know, the first artist that beat us in the Hall of Fame for songwriters. Yep. He still has all his accolades regardless. So I just feel like it's something he had to do.
I mean, he's 45 years old. Like, what else is he supposed to talk about?
Yeah, with like 3 kids now.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, you know.
I mean, it's a great album.
Yeah, great album. We're good. I agree. All right. So, last but not least, Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine's Wild Adventure.
Jimmy Iovine.
Iovine?
Yeah.
Why is it L-O?
I don't know. That's how you say it. Iovine. Jimmy Iovine.
Oh, Iovine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wild Adventure. So basically, HBO doing a documentary on them too, about how these two producers played a major part in the game. You know about this?
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy Iovine, a big record exec for Interscope.
Yeah.
He was around when Tupac and Suge was, you know, doing their thing. He's very influential to the game. You know, smart man. Of course, you know Dr. Dre, one of hip hop's biggest music producers, legendary music producer, great people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You gonna watch it?
Yeah, I actually am.
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy Iovine, he's kind of like, he put out a statement saying that it's the difference between the music industry and the music business, which a lot of people really don't understand. But if you see how like streaming, like now everything is just streaming. Like Jay-Z put out his album only on Tidal for streaming.
Right.
So I haven't really seen anybody break down the payments of how you get paid from streaming yet.
I think it's, to my knowledge, I could have swore it's about like 1,500 plays are equivalent to one album, but it does not include singles.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but the money, like, it's pennies though. Like,
yeah,
it's people getting 1 million streams, but you getting maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a couple $100.
Yeah.
So somewhere somebody is stealing. You know, it's a lot of robbery going on in the music industry, and Jimmy Iovine he's against like YouTube, because YouTube, a lot of people upload songs and albums on YouTube, which is free. You go on YouTube right now for free and just listen to really like any album you want to.
Yeah.
We got a phone call? Okay.
All right, real quick. It's an early call. Call on the line. Who do we have?
Hello?
This is Tia.
Who? Kia?
Tia, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Tia. How are you?
What's up?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
I wanted to call in because I was listening, and I'm a Gemini. And then, yes, we are crazy, but y'all love us.
Yeah, you sound crazy, too. I can tell.
My God.
I'm sorry, but you sound crazy. Y'all Gemini.
So, I just wanted to let y'all know that I love the show. I missed y'all. Y'all were gone for like 2 weeks, and I was a little sad.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Tia.
That's what's
You're
up.
welcome.
That's what's up. So you're a go with the flow faithful, huh? You know we was gone for 2 weeks?
I am.
So you're a real fan.
Yes,
All right, you got any kids?
I do.
How many kids you got?
2.
2. Okay, so guess what? I just bought some Universal Circus tickets earlier today, right?
Uh-huh.
You said you're a fan of the show, right?
I am.
So I'm going to ask you a question. If you answer this question correctly, I'll give you my personal tickets. Okay?
Okay.
The tickets.
Wait, but it's been like 2 weeks. Okay.
All right, so the question is about the show, okay?
Okay.
All right, so here we go. What was the name of the brand hat I was wearing on our last show?
Oh, I remember. It was red. The brand.
Yeah, what was the name of the brand hat I was wearing?
Brand.
The brand. Come on, you gotta be quick. We got a star coming up.
Uh-oh. It was XOA.
Oh! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Wow!
Hey, look.
Wow!
Yo, Tia, I did not know you were gonna get that.
Look, the host didn't know. Wow, yo, she a real fan though.
All right, Tia. So look, we got to make sure you get these tickets.
Yeah.
So the last time we had a contest, we didn't have a follow up with the person, and I want to make sure you definitely follow up. So please, I'm sure you know our email. Go on our Instagram. Wow. Email us right this second. You have literally 2 minutes to email and tell us, I'm Tia. I just won. And then I'll get back to you. But I need you to do it in 2 minutes so I know it's you.
Okay, thanks, y'all.
You're so welcome.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
All right.
Shout out to
Tia. Have a good night.
Thank you. Shout out to XOA too, man.
Hey, shout out to XOA though.
I know my brother-in-law smiling
Okay, and as you guys know, we have a amazing guest in the building today. So before she comes on the mic, she's also, I know you guys know her from the hit show Power, but she actually does a lot more than just act, you know? She's very talented in a lot of different areas, and one of the things she does is she's a fantastic singer. So we're going to start this off by playing one of her videos. The one we're going to play is It Was All a Dream. When we get back, she'll be right up here, and we'll get ready to go.
The things that I really dream. Girls only on my door. Juicy couture. Pink living cause I got it going on. Donshea, what you doing rapping stuff? I was accustomed to this acting stuff. Now I'm smiling, having fun with the flow that needs a yacht. Banging on these drums till my mama say stop. Matter of fact, everybody calls me Donshea. But baby girl is my AK. I was working overtime since I was a little girl. Just to answer your question, I'm only 14. How you mad? How you sad? How you ain't living? Get to work. Get to better living. Smile loud, think loud, make yourself proud. And if you're dreaming a dream, then dream it out loud.
Okay, we want to welcome you back to the first annual It Was All a Dream talent show. Next up we got Team Donshea.
Am I still dreaming? Still dreaming? Still dreaming? Look at me.
That was Donshea. And that was it was all a dream. So those who are watching, we're trying to get this her iPhone live together, you know. And then you got it? Yep. Whichever way you wanna. You wanna get the only way. We'll move it around. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Yes. So the moment we've been waiting for. Thank you so much for coming, Donshea.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. All the way from New York. That's love.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well,
How was the traffic?
it was good. Traffic was good. Yeah.
Very surprising.
Wow.
Because I was in traffic. Okay, very
Wow.
surprising. I'm glad you made it here on time.
Thank you.
So yes, let everyone know about what you're doing. I know, well, of course, we know you're in Power, but your music, what we just saw, and so forth.
All right, so I'm also a singer. A lot of people don't know that, but like if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know that I'm a singer, and I also rap here and there. And I have my debut EP out, 3.2. It came out last year, so like I'm currently working on some new stuff for you guys.
Okay. So how'd you get started in this? Like how did you when did you start acting and getting into the whole industry and so forth?
Okay, well I started acting when I was 4. But,
Okay.
All right, it's a long story. Like me and my mom, we tell this story all the time, but it's a really long story. I started talking at 9 months old, and so I would I would point to the TV and go, I want to do that. And my mom, she just thought like ABC's 1, 2, 3, because I was watching Sesame Street, Barney, stuff like that, and she would give me all these DVDs, and I'm like, no, I want to be on TV, and I was like persistent with that. So when I was 3, we do this thing every New Year's Eve. We still do it to this day, where we look in each other's eyes and we tell each other our goals and ambitions for like the year. And I was telling her, I was like, Mommy, how come you don't want me to be on TV? And she started crying, and she was like, it's not that, it's just I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start. And she was like, your birthday's in a couple months. When you turn 4 years old, we'll figure out what to do. And that's kind of how it all started.
Wow. All that at 4. Wow. And as speaking with your mother, I can just tell we had an amazing conversation. I can just tell where you come from, and I'm telling you, she was giving me so much and so much about you, and so much I can just see how much she's really invested, and even you invested into your career. So when did you start singing?
I started singing, well, again, ever since I could talk, I would sing. But then when I got my first guitar at 6 years old, I started writing songs, and when I was playing, I just like literally write anything. And some of the songs, like on my EP, there's songs that I went back to. I went in my songbook, and I just kind of rewrote them. So, but I didn't like professionally start singing until I was, I'd say like 11. Like that's when I wanted to get into music.
Okay.
But I started recording at 7 years old. But,
Wow.
But I didn't really take it seriously.
Yeah.
You write your own lyrics?
Yes, I write and co-write everything. Everything on 3.2 is written and co-written.
Okay. You play any instruments? Or?
Yes, I play the guitar, the piano, trombone, harmonica, drums, violin.
Wow. So you're completely musically inclined.
Versatile.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I played a little violin too and piano.
Nice.
You know,
Yeah,
I
throw your
tried.
2 cents in it.
You know, I gotta
She's
put
trying to
my
get on a record. That's all. You know.
You know, you just gave me another one. You stop. Dad's better stop, y'all. All right.
No,
so-
I mean, we can work it out. You want to get on a record?
I mean, I don't know how, but I could be a hype girl for
Okay,
real.
yeah.
I'm good at that.
Okay.
Okay. You see?
All right.
Thank you.
Hype
Plug
girl.
work.
See?
Plug
Plug
work.
work.
All
There you
right.
go.
I'm going to be a hype man. So I know you just didn't hop up in Hollywood. So what were you doing behind the scenes? What were you doing up until your big moment, which I'm guessing is Power, of course? What were all the things you did? Did you go to school for this or anything like that?
Well, I took acting classes, and I still take acting classes to this day. And, like, people think it's so weird. They're like, you take acting classes? And I'm like, yes. Like, you have to continue working on your craft. And they're like, but you made it. And I'm like, no, I haven't, like, really made it yet. And it's like, when I make it, I'll know that I made it.
Right.
But, like, I still want to keep practicing my craft. So, yeah, I've taken acting classes, and I took an acting camp, 2 weeks ago? Acting camp was 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, and I had my bodyguard. He was, like, following me around. But I didn't want him to follow me around. I'm just like, Mom, come on, I got this. Because they let us go out for lunch. So we were, like, me and my friends, we were walking around, and he's just behind us. And I felt so bad. Like, shout out to Manchin, because he's a pretty big dude. And we walked him, like, 10 blocks because I wanted some pasta.
Aw.
Wow.
And
But The bodyguard's not here today, right?
No, he's not here.
Okay. I didn't see him.
No, he's not here.
Okay.
He's in New York. But shout out to Mansion because he's the coolest.
Wow. So have you ever asked like 50 Cent or Amari about like anything, advice as far as for music?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
really
all
50
the
Cent.
time. Well, yeah, I ask 50 all the time. 50's like my mentor.
Oh,
He
okay.
calls me little businesswoman. And so, like, at every table read or whenever he's on set, I'm just like, hey, 50, what should I do about this? What do you think is better? Like, streaming, downloading, and, you know, he'll drop some jewels.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So out of all the scenes you did on Power, which one would you say was your most difficult scene? Like you kept messing up and.
I say the episode that aired, today's Tuesday?
Yeah.
On Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it wasn't hard for me. It was just pretty challenging to stay, like, really, like, stay so emotionally connected the whole time. And they would say, Cup, they're like, just stay there. But, yeah, shout out to Jeff Dix, who wrote the episode. He did an absolutely amazing job. And to everyone on that episode, they did such an amazing job. And I love the way it came out. But, yeah, that was a little bit difficult for me. It wasn't that difficult because...
Which one? The scene when it was you and your brother, Tyreek?
No, actually, the scene when it's me and Tasha.
When you were crying.
Yeah,
crying
the
scene.
amazing
Yeah.
Victoria
Okay,
Knott.
okay.
And I was crying, and they were like, just stay there.
Oh, okay.
So I guess before Power, what was your goal? Like, what did you have a vision board? Like, did you say, I want to do this by this and this by this? What was on your vision board?
I mean, I still have my vision board. And I was like, I want my own show. And I was like, but I'm just kind of going to work my way up to it. I want to do this, that, movies. Yeah, definitely movies. Haven't done a movie yet. So if any writers, directors, listen out.
I love plug work.
But yeah, plug work. I haven't done a movie. So that was like definitely up there. That's still up there on my vision board. TV shows. And, I'm so happy with Power. And, but there's so, like, I can't wait to do other things.
Yeah. And I see your role is also, like, your role is actually getting, you're doing a lot more on the show. So can we expect to see more of that?
Yeah, you can expect to see more of it. I don't want to give, like, too much away.
I know.
Yeah, because they'll have my head on a stick. But, yeah, so you guys can definitely expect more. And actually, like, in season 3, I came to Courtney, and I was, like, the amazing creator and writer of the show. And I was like, hey, Courtney, can we do something with Raina? I was like, I know she's there, and I'm, like, so happy to be a part of the cast and everything. And I was like, can we make her a little bigger? And she was like, okay. And she was like, you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
Wow.
Let's do this.
Very nice. I love that. And so I met you, of course, at the red carpet premiere. And just to see well, not you, but everyone on the cast, you guys look like a big, happy family.
Aww.
Is that really how it is, like on and off set? Because I'm telling you, you guys were just like, when you were seeing each other, it was just like big hugs, happy, little bro, this and that. So I'm just like, wow, they're like a really big family.
Yeah, we are like a really big family, and they're all crazy like a really big family. But, I love them. Like, I wouldn't trade them. But, yeah, everyone's so nice and sweet and down to earth, a little bit crazy. But, they're the best. They're really the best. They're all hilarious, especially 50 and Joseph.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Omar, he treats me as if I'm really his daughter.
Yeah.
And so does Notori. And even Michael Rainey Jr., who plays Tariq. I know he doesn't seem protective of me on the show, but he's really like a brother.
Aw.
Yeah. So who's the funniest person on set?
Ooh. I gotta say 50.
50?
Yeah, because he'll just
He
like
seemed like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's crazier than Instagram.
Yeah.
on set, but he's definitely hilarious.
Bro, Timmy's funny too, though.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't know, because first of all, he's African. I'm African too. And his accents, he does them dying. Dying, laughing. 50 posted this one with like, he had like, I don't know what it was, a face mask.
Face mask. I saw that one. He was like, they asked me why my teeth so white. And I was just like,
yes! Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow. So that's pretty cool. I can just imagine working in that environment. It's just so fun. So as far as your music goes, who would you, if you could have someone be featured on your next album, like what are your 3 biggest artists you want featured on your album?
Beyonce.
Okay.
Ariana Grande and Halsey.
You already knew.
Yes, I knew.
Got it. Do we have 5 or do we just have 3?
No, we have a million.
Oh.
I mean.
Okay. Well, just give me 2 more. Give me 2 more.
Okay, two more. I don't know. This is hard. Can it be anyone?
Yeah,
like
anyone.
dead or alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
Or the lovely Nina Simone. Like,
yeah.
I love them so much.
Wow.
Yeah, I do love Amy Winehouse, even though she was a little
Cuckoo, yeah.
cuckoo, but her voice was so soulful and so it just you felt it.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have another video of yours to show. The other one we have is Not Like Them. Yes. So we're gonna show that really quickly, and when we get back, we'll get more into this interview with Donshea.
When people are going crazy, I'm just taking it easy, yeah. See, I dance to my beat and I sing my own songs. My life hasn't been normal since the day I was born, but how many can say the stuff that I've done? I guess you could say, I'm just not like them. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. When people are looking through the storm, I'm thinking about the aftermath. We'll see beautiful rainbows and brightly colored skies. Some people don't think like this, but when you're a dreamer, you can see through the craziness, yeah. They'll call you weird, say you're a freak, but you're beautiful, beautiful to me, yeah. They'll try to break you down, piece by piece, but we'll pick those pieces up and build them back perfectly. So we're gonna paint the town with our amazing souls, light up the dark night skies, and we'll act crazy, singing loud and proud, just enough like them. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo. I don't let things fly by, I don't sit around, cause my heart's a beating drum, and I never stop moving, I'm always grooving, yeah. I guess you could say, I'm just enough like them. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo.
I like that one right
Yeah.
there, man. That
Thank
nice
you.
little vibe,
Ayo.
man. That's something you need to listen to at the beach, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just lay back and relaxing, you know.
Yeah, that's why I chose Coney Island. That was like my vibe for it.
That was good right there.
Thank
so what are your essentials you need when you're in the studio?
Okay. I'd say coffee.
Coffee?
Water.
Coffee.
Yes.
You drink coffee?
Yes, I've been drinking coffee
What?
since I was 4 years old.
So you were 4?
Wow.
But I got
Mom?
the culprit's kind of back here. My grandma.
Oh, grandma. Oh. Wow. Is it like
wow.
1, 2 a day, 3 a day?
Sometimes I'd say 5.
You know, I'm not mad at her. I just on the way here though, I heard on the radio, Sirius XM, they had some kind of they did a study and they said that drinking 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day does not like hinder the health. More so, it might give some other health needs. I mean, health. I don't know. It's not bad for you. That's pretty much what they said. Okay.
Wow. So,
yeah, like I read a study once, and it was like butter inside of coffee is healthy for you. I'm just like, what?
That doesn't make sense.
I was like, that sounds like a heart attack.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, y'all trying to kill us?
Yeah.
But,
They
so
are.
coffee. What else?
Coffee, a pen, and paper.
That's it.
Yeah.
No chips, no Skittles, no.
No, I don't really eat when I'm like in the studio. Like, I mean, sometimes Pringles, but that's
okay.
about it.
So do you like to get the beat first, or you just write all the time and then?
I mean, it depends, because with Don't Give Up, one of the songs on my EP, I kind of got the beat to that first, and then we changed it around a little bit, and I like wrote to the beat. But with everything else on here, and Talk to Him. Talk to Him, and it was all a dream. I had the beat, and then I wrote to it. But I don't know, I like writing more so like than developing the beat. That's what I did with Not Like Them. I sat down with Black Gypsy, the guitarist that you hear on that song. But in the video, Tiffany, she's also my guitarist. And she's an awesome Team Donshea member, and she does marketing and everything. So shout out to Tiffany. I don't know if she's watching, but shout out to Tiffany. And she was in the video. But Black Gypsy, I sat down with him, and I was like, maybe a G chord, D chord, and we kind of constructed the beat.
Okay, wow.
So I don't know. I like it that way better, but then sometimes when the beat is done, it's just like, all right, I got to get this song done, so let's do it. But I don't know. I like both, but I prefer writing than kind of constructing the beat around it. I also did that with 3.2. And, okay? I also did that with 3.2. And a fun fact about 3.2 is my heartbeat is actually on the song.
Whoa.
Wow. That's
Wow.
amazing.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Very creative.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You ever play your music on set?
No, I haven't played my music on set, but a few people on set, they heard. Well, actually, the whole cast and crew, I think they heard it because they were like, "Nice stuff," and I was just like, "Thanks." And then I catch on to stuff later sometimes. So I'm like, "Nice stuff," and I'm like, "What are they talking about?" And I was like, "They weren't here when I just shot that scene." And then I was like, "Oh, my EP, that's what they're talking about." So, yeah, I think most of them actually listen to it, but I haven't played it on set.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So tell everyone about the life of an actress, like when you go on set, because sometimes people think when you go on set you have everyone there with you, like everyone who's on the cast, you guys are all filming at the exact same time. How does it actually go for someone who's never been at a set or never been involved in something like this?
Yeah, it's kind of weird that a lot of people actually assume that, but the only time that I'd say we're really all together is for the table reads. It's basically when we sit down at a table, everyone's there, executives, cast, crew, and we sit down and we read the script. So that's basically when everyone's there. But they schedule it around different days, everyone's availability. So if you're doing a scene with this person and they're available, you're available, they'll call you in for those days. And they'll just lock in certain days for each person and each person that person has a scene with. So it's really a lot more detailed than everyone thinks. It's not everyone's there at once. And then you have some days when it's a tandem day and you're shooting 2 episodes at once. And then you might see most of the cast there.
Oh, okay. So how was your upbringing? Coming up, was it a little struggle, or was it pretty much, smooth sailing? Silver spoon.
I mean, I wouldn't say silver spoon.
You was okay.
I was okay. I was okay. I don't want to sound conceited or anything.
No.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a good upbringing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No worries.
We're gonna rephrase the question a little bit because I want a little bit more on this. So you're 15 years old and you're a star.
Thank you.
And it had to require some kind of hard work.
Yeah.
So pretend I'm a girl. I am a girl. Sorry. Pretend I'm a young girl.
Wow. I was about to get up.
Excuse me. Sorry. Pretend I'm a young girl. Pretend I'm 7 years old.
Okay.
And I want to be exactly what you're doing. I want to do what you're doing. How do I get there? How do I start? What do I do?
Well, yeah.
What can I expect? Because it can't be that sweet.
Yeah, it's not. Acting and being in this business, whatever you're doing, whether it's acting, singing, dancing, it's hard work. And a lot of people think it's easy, but it's not. You have to keep going for it. You're not going to get everything that they call you in for. And a lot of people have this misconception that if they go in for an audition, they're going to get it. And no, you're not going to get it. There's a million other people, other girls, other boys who are auditioning for the same thing, and you just have to have faith in yourself, believe yourself, and if you don't get it, you can't get angry, because I realize a lot of people, they get upset, and it's like, you can't get upset if they didn't want you for that. It's not that they didn't like you or anything. They probably just didn't think that you fit into that character or what they want. You just don't have the look for it. But I think you should still have humble and grace, because you're getting to meet all these amazing people, and they may call you in for something else. I mean, it happened to me. It happens all the time. It happens to everyone.
So what was your first no? Your first big disappointment of something you wanted so bad and it didn't work out?
I'm trying to think. It was, I can't remember the name of it, but that's probably a good thing. It was a movie, and I really, really wanted it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so me. And I mean, they don't literally like call you and say no. You just kind of, you get a hint, you take the hint, and and I was like, okay, I'm not getting a call yet. Maybe now. And then I was like, nope, not now. And then, like a week, 2 weeks went by, and I was like, all right, it wasn't meant for me, but hey, next time.
So how do you deal with the social media, like the negative comments? It's a lot of hate that's out there. It's pretty much coming from cowards. They mad because you're successful. So how do you deal with like the negativity that's on social media?
I just kind of hit him back with the heart emojis, like it's all love, just spreading love. Or sometimes, like, I'll just respond back to them. I'm like, I'm sorry you think you feel that way, but I'm like, hey, everyone's got their own opinion. Because sometimes they'll try and down other people for liking my character on Power or something like that, and I'm just like, everyone's got their own opinion. You have your opinion. You don't like me, and that's fine. I mean, I know everyone's not gonna like me, and I'm totally okay with that.
Oh,
we need to have you give some advice to these other celebrities, because I don't think they understand that. I'm just sitting here listening to you, how you gracefully or just, I'm just like, these other celebrities, the ones who've, I don't even know, but
some people really break down.
Yeah, of course they do, and it
just
really
can't
goes.
handle it.
They really take it to the heart, and they.
But some things they can be hurtful, because some things they just kind of like it hits you, and you're like, oh wow, that was a little harsh. So I think some things can be hurtful, and people just need to like kind of second guess before you tweet that, because you don't know, this may hit this person's insecurity or whatever. But other times, it's just like, I brush it off. They're gonna have their opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion.
So where are you originally from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're from
NYC. That's
right. So you lived in Brooklyn growing up?
Yeah, I still live in Brooklyn.
Still live in Brooklyn?
Yes, born and raised.
Nice. Okay.
So you're like the celebrity in Brooklyn right now, right?
Yeah, I kind of am.
Okay.
Did you go to public schools or private schools?
Homeschooled.
Homeschooled.
Yes.
Okay.
Time out. Did I ever see something that you told your mom you didn't want to? You were in school before, and you told your mom you want to be homeschooled.
Yes, I was in pre-K.
Right.
And they were just, and
you're just young and mighty.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, and I was like, Mom, this isn't for me. I was like, they're awful. They're not letting me go to the bathroom. I was like, they're not letting me read the books by myself, because I could read. And the other kids, they couldn't read, so they would sit down with them. And they thought I was rude, but it wasn't that I was rude. I would just get up, and I'm like, can I read that book by myself? And they're like, are you serious? But, and I was like, Mom, I think I want to be homeschooled. It would be easier, too, because I had a lot of auditions at the time. And sometimes it was a struggle, just kind of like getting me out of there.
Yeah.
Wow. So I would say, I got to let you know, this new season of Power has my blood pressure really high. I'm too young for that.
No, it has everyone's blood pressure.
Yeah, it's like.
But imagine, like, reading the script. Had my blood pressure high.
It's high. I need Raina to think of how she's going to get her dad out.
Please.
And please talk to Tyreek. He's like the dumbest boy out right now.
Tyreek is young and dumb right now. Young and dumb.
But, I mean, there's no excuse for that much dumb.
Yeah, he's really dumb. And he's the reason why my blood pressure is like really high, too. And then 50 is just, egging him on. Drinking. I'm like,
I love 50 so much, and every time I see him in this show, I'm just like, 50.
Yeah, man.
You gotta be doing this.
Yeah, man. But this is a good season so far, man. I really love it, man. So I got a hard question for you. I know you got the family in here, so I want you to be honest, right?
Okay.
So when you win your first Grammy or Oscar, I need you to name 3 people that you're going to thank. Don't say God. It's 3 people you're going to thank, and why.
Who?
My mom.
Your mom? Okay.
This is hard.
I know you got a long ride home too, so it's gonna be on you.
But my mom,
Okay.
My grandma, because she sat in the car for like when I had auditions, and she made sure we didn't get tickets. Thank you, Grandma.
Oh yeah, Grandma.
Okay.
I mean, we did get some tickets.
Okay,
but let's not get into it.
It was all worth it, though. It's all worth it.
Yes, it's all worth it. And I'm gonna say my team, and I'm gonna give you a reason why. I know there's multiple people, and I'm not just talking about Team Donshea. I'm talking about everyone, and just everyone who's taken a chance on me. My team, like just everyone. And I'm saying that because they work together, so it's one whole person. I can't.
Oh, so why Mom?
Mom, because I mean she's my source of life, the reason I'm living. But she's done everything for me, everything.
She ever break down and cry because she's so happy?
Yes.
For you? All the time?
Not all the time.
Oh, okay.
My mom's a tough cookie.
She's a tough cookie.
But
she's looking at me like you better not.
But yeah, sometimes she does.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Okay, 3 people: mom, grandma, and team.
Grandma. Yeah, grandma chilling. She like, I know she gonna save me. I ain't even gotta worry about nothing. She gonna say, she gonna save me. That's what's up, man.
So I have one question. It's a little bit, it's a little personal, but since it was on social media, I feel like it's okay to ask.
Okay.
So I know you said your mom, your grandma, your team, and I saw you mention your dad, but it on your Facebook, but it wasn't so much like a Happy Father's Day. It was like, yeah, thanks, Dad. Thanks for the shoes. Catch you later. So, has your relationship with your father impacted you that you can feel or tell any kind of way in your upbringing?
Well, I love my dad, but we were never really close. So, it has like influenced me in my upbringing because I've had to audition for a lot of roles, and I had to play some roles where my dad wasn't necessarily there. So that was kind of easy to connect with. Like my dad's there, right. He's in my life, but I don't see him every day because my parents, they're divorced. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I love my dad, but we're not close, and we might be close one day, but we're working on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I could definitely feel Raina's connection with not losing her dad, because Ghost isn't dead.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. No,
Ghost can't do that. Show's over. We're not watching. Nah, yes, we are.
I'm kidding.
Yes,
I gotta throw you guys off.
Yeah.
I know.
But
my heart.
Honestly, when the DNA came through, I was just like, yes, finally we gotta win.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, but go ahead.
But yeah, so I could definitely like relate to her on that, because with that I just kind of thought of my mom. Like my mom, I'm so close to my mom. If she went to jail, I'd lose it. So I really had to connect with that. And I'm like, my dad, he isn't like there all the time. So I definitely connected that with Raina this season. But yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. Now, how did you do the crying scene? Did they put like drops in your eyes or something, or?
Only like when my eyes started drying up. But every take was real tears, real emotion. But they did do this really cool thing. I don't know if I could share it. I'm not live. But I'm going to share it. It's this thing. It's called a blower. And basically it's like tea tree oil. They don't put the tea tree oil in your eye, but it's tea tree oil plant inside of it. And they blow through it, and it kind of like makes your eyes water a little bit.
Wow. Learn something new.
Or they could just have onions, right?
No, but the onions would burn. Like that doesn't burn.
That hurts.
It stings a little, but like you definitely start, because like you have it there. It's just like the tears coming out.
Right.
But that helps start it up.
Wow.
Okay. So who on the show do you hang with, like outside of shooting and stuff? Like y'all go out, hang out, do things, dinners, movies.
I haven't really hung out with anyone like officially, but I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna expose Omari Hardwick here. OH.
Wow.
I call him OH because he always says that he's gonna take me and Michael out, like to see. We were supposed to see Hamilton. He didn't take us.
Wow.
So I'm calling you out, OH.
Live
and then he saw a play with Michael Rainey Jr., but he said they were both working and they didn't get off until 2, so he took him to see the play. And I'm like, really? I was like, we got to go see that too.
Dang.
And so, yeah, I'm exposing him.
Yep. She said it.
And I'm going to expose Michael too, because we're supposed to be working on a song, but where you at, Michael?
Wow.
Dang, y'all. She coming at y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. You got a lot of explaining to do when you go back on set. Like, yeah, you calling us out? What's going on? That's what's up, man. I'm happy for you. You really doing a lot of things that most 15-year-olds wouldn't be doing.
Right.
You got a good team, family support, and you know, love that, man.
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely. Yeah. So, before we go, if there is, like I said, a young girl listening to this, what would you tell her to inspire her to keep going, keep pushing, whether it's acting or singing or whatever she wants to do in this industry?
Keep going. You can't let people get to you. They're going to give you criticism, but they're breaking you down to build you back up bigger and stronger. So you have to listen to it, but you can't take it to heart. Put it in your soul, not your heart. And stay clear of negativity. If people around you are like, oh, that's weird, you shouldn't do that, no one else is doing that, don't listen to them. Do it. And, I mean, as long as it's not, like, killing anybody or, like, hurting yourself or hurting someone, then, like, don't do it. But if it's your dream, whatever you want to do, go after it, do it, and just keep going.
Yeah. Wait, I actually have one more question. I said that was the last one.
Okay.
So, because you were saying a lot of, like, do it, go after it, kind of do what you want. Your example, for example, growing up, your mother and your parents really supported you and allowed you to kind of, like, you know, make your decision. You like at 3, you knew what you wanted, and a lot of people may not have that exact same kind of freedom. So what can you tell to maybe those parents who are really, you know, have the stronghold, who don't want their children to be able to be free and explore and figure out what they want to do?
Yeah, I actually have a friend who's going through something like this. Listen to us. Our opinions matter. Our opinions are valid, they're relevant, and you have to listen. And sometimes people don't listen, they just brush it off. And it's not usually because the parent doesn't want to do it, they just don't have the time. But instead of saying they don't have the time, they're just like, oh, you can't do that. So explain it to them. And if to the kids, if their parents still aren't listening, there are so many outlets that you can use to help get yourself out there and to start establishing a fan base. There's YouTube, there's Twitter, there's Instagram. Use what you got, and they're all free. So if you sing or act or whatever you want to do, dancing, put yourself out there. And once you build a fan base, I mean, then come back to your parents, build a game plan, have a strategy, and, you know, tell them. And then hopefully they'll listen.
I like that.
Let's hear a round of applause for Raina for coming to go with the
you.
flow.
Yeah,
all the way from Brooklyn.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Can I say one more thing? Okay. Follow me on Instagram at Donshea_Hopkins, on Twitter at DonsheaH. Everything else is Donshea Hopkins, DONSHEA Hopkins. Go to my website, DonSheaHopkins.com. You'll see exclusive content. If you have been on there, it hasn't been updated yet, but we're going to try and put everything up there this week. Any events? Oh, yeah, July 30th, I have an event with 105 and Angela Yee.
Hey.
Shout out to Angela Yee. I'm going to be performing there. It's in Queens. It's in Queens, New York. What?
Yes, Mom.
Jamaica, Queens. I know, but, like, the venue.
The venue.
Blackhorn? Yep. Blackthorn or Blackhorn? Okay, Blackhorn 51. Jamaica, Queens, Blackhorn 51. It's a 105 event. Angela Yee is going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be closing the show. So definitely come out. Check it out. If you guys are in the New York tri-state area, come out.
Yeah, shout out to moms on that too. Yes. As always, make sure y'all follow us at GoWithTheFlow_RN. If you would like to be a guest on the show, hit us up at GoWithTheFlow.RN@gmail.com. We're on YouTube, IG, Facebook, everything. Thank you so much, Donshea, for blessing the mic.
Yeah.
Thank you
Until next time. Yes, of course.
Yes, free ghosts.
And we out.
Yes.